Is this thing on? I think it's on now. Okay. Hey guys, Coach Cal here, club president. So, um, we got a lot to address. We do. Um, I don't know if you guys are losing focus of the vision that I have in place for this club, but I'm gonna go ahead and remind you guys. Okay. When I first put this club together, I had all intentions of bringing people up, from the youth to our teenagers to our adults, everybody. I mean, I'm even bringing in elder. I'm looking at bringing in elderly people just to kind of help the club, help run, give them a job, have them do something, be involved. So for me, this is much bigger than just soccer. This is much bigger than just being on the field and playing soccer. Okay? Because to be honest with you, to be absolutely honest with you guys, if I was in complete shape and I wasn't so scared of my knee, I'd run 90% of you guys up and down that field with no questions, with no problems. I would. And the thing I'm trying to get you guys to understand is this intimidation level. You guys went out and played. I mean, a group of 16 and 15 and 18-year-olds at Ninth and Van Brunt and could not keep up with them. They were running up and down the field scoring on you guys. I mean, that's just regardless of pickup ball or not. You should know who's on your team. You should have a good aspect of what guys are playing with you. Okay? There's no excuse for that. There's just not. Now, when I told you guys that this club has been built completely different from every other club, I meant it. And it starts with core values, with yourself, with this club. I mean, if you're trying to put a difference between semi-pro players, amateurs, pickup players, people that are extremely really good, and pro players, the difference is that they have core values. They have honor. They have respect. They have self-discipline. They have dedication. Okay? They have a lot of these things that off and on the field, they play a role in their life, making them a better player. When you're a better player, when you're at your tip-top shape mentally and physically, you're going to make your team 10 times better. Okay? Something you guys need to know. I don't know if you guys have ever been told this. But yeah, you guys can have so much fucking talent on the team. So much. But you're only as good as your weakest link. So if you're not building them up and you're trying to replace them with somebody else instead of building them up, guess what? That could cause a problem for the next person. It's all about maintaining. There's a balance in everything you do. If you can balance it, oh man. Dude, the things that you can do are just out of this world. I mean, take me for example. I mean, there's things that in my life that I had to balance and put together to make all of this work. All of it. Soccer, my other companies, having kids, my life, my personal life, my job. It's a balance, dedication, it's honor, core values, self-discipline. All of this takes place. So if you're complaining about the next person, or you're complaining about them not showing up, or you're worried about your friend joining on, you're here for the wrong reasons. You're not focused. You're not. As a player, as a semi-pro player, like I said, if you don't know what that means, go look it up. Google is a great tool to use. But I'm at the point where, dude, I just got off work and had to come make an announcement to you guys over a video instead of just chat, instead of just regular messages, because at this point I'm irritated. We may not have a reserves team because the reserves team is so out of focus. They're so worried about playing on first team because they feel like they're not going to get exposure time. What you guys don't understand is I'm going to expose you regardless. If second team is doing an amazing job, yeah, they may not be up to first team level, but if they're doing an amazing job, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to expose them. I surely am. because you and that team are doing the best you can as a team, as individual players. All of it plays in hand. All of it. And I don't understand what you guys don't get about that. It's time to buckle down. This club is brand new. You guys, as a team, are brand new. As semi-pro players, you're brand new. My expectations for you guys, for your skill and knowledge, are higher. Doesn't mean you can't develop and be even higher than my expectations. You guys got to get it figured out. You have to. As a coach, I can only coach so much before I have to let go and say, this is where you start to develop yourself. Okay? As coaches, we can only tell you so much. I can't go and do it for you. Then I wouldn't be here to coach. I wouldn't. So, fuck everything else. I'm not like any other club owner. This club isn't like any other club. You're not like anybody else. This team isn't like any other team. The chemistry you're building isn't like any other chemistry out there. Understand, you're here for a purpose. You're here to establish yourself, establish this team, establish something brand new. If you don't work for anything else in your life long term, if you're not focused on the future and what's ahead of you, start now. This is where you start. This is your time to make a difference. This is your time to leave behind footprints. Because I'm doing big things for you guys. All these first year team players, guess what? Guess what? Your jerseys, more than likely, are going to be bought and put in frames as they're signed from you guys and showcased. I won't go into too much detail on that, but yeah, like I have big plans for you guys. It starts with you guys. It's time to buckle down. If you want to play semi-pro, if you want to be here, you want to hold that title, you want to work hard, you want to accomplish something in life, this is where it starts. Self-values, core values. Okay? I really hope you guys understand this message this morning. I'm not here to be a dickhead. I'm here to hold structure. I'm here to help open opportunities and open doors for you guys. But I'm not going to do that as if you're not focused and worried about you building up as an individual player and making your team better. And what I mean by that is I'm not telling you to go there and be a dickhead to your teammates and be like, oh, you need to do this and that and that and that to get better and that. Work with them. If you see they're doing something that you think is better, hey man, what are you doing this afternoon? You busy? Let's go work on a few things that I noticed that you might want to try getting better on. That, I think the coaches would be really impressed if you came back and had this, already fixed without them even telling you. You see what I'm saying? There's so many things you guys can be doing. I know you have work. I know you have personal lives. You know what I mean? I know you have things going on in your life that sometimes it's hard to just drop it all and just focus and dedicate yourself to one thing. I get that. Trust me. I've done it so many times and had to redo it so many times. I get it. It's hard. But what I'm asking you is to start figuring it out. What I've been saying in the beginning of this video. Start figuring it out. You're a brand new team. You have to start now. Not later, not in the mid-season. It starts now. This club goes year-round with 3 months off for winter break. Other than that, we're on the field. We're playing. We're playing teams. We're exposing you guys. I'm changing soccer in the United States, and it's for a good reason. And there's so many people in other states that are agreeing with me and jumping on board. And you guys are going to see that very quickly with a lot of these clubs that are starting to merge with me in my league. Good times now. I hope you guys get it figured out.